man, I love it up here. Welcome back. If this is your first time, my name is Travis, and this is the Hale Haven Homestead. It's always so beautiful up here when it's got snow on the ground because it's silent. Usually you just hear nothing but sleds zipping by, but it's early in the morning on Sunday. I got to head back today, but I thought I'd make a quick video. I had intentions of going on a group ride yesterday with a buddy, but due to a mechanical issue, that got postponed. So I ended up doing a loop of the hill by myself. So that gives me a good opportunity to give you guys a semi-weekly trail report. Depending on how much I get up here, I may be able to get up here every week for the rest of the season. We'll see how it goes. Today I have a bit of a mission to do before I leave. Obviously riding the hill is self-explanatory. There's always snow, but the two main things that I've wanted to do since I've been started to ride up here 10 plus years ago is I want to ride down to Oneida Lake, and I want to ride to Selkirk Shores, which is Ontario. Both are kind of dependent on snow level and the openings for the clubs. As of right now, there couldn't do the ride to Lake Ontario. I'm pretty sure that everything is open for me to go all the way down south. So I want to check a couple of the areas I know that hold water, because that's the problem. There's lots of open water this time of year. Everything's not frozen yet, even though it's been really cold. So I want to ride down, check the swamps out, see whether or not next week when I come up here, I'm bringing the whole family, my grandparents, my kids' grandparents, my mom, are going to be watching the kids while the wife and I go out for a extended ride. I was at the Hook and Ladder yesterday. I put a picture up. There was a couple people out on the trails. So let me get going, get the sled warming up, and then I will jump in as I start heading south, and I'll go over the report. Let's go. South of the reservoir, we're headed south. Let's get down and see how the trails are. Follow along with me and you'll see a world of pure imagination. Okay, on to the trail report. Conditions aren't going to be what I'm focusing on here with these short reports, but rather the hazards. All the clubs do a huge thing grooming the trails, and no matter how often they are out, trails are going to get destroyed by midday on the weekends. Nothing to do about it, and no reason to complain about it either. All of Tug Hill proper had great snow coverage, although the southern portions had more. No open water through the low areas around Swancott Mills, where you'd expect. And then all of Camp 4 was in great condition all the way up through Barrows. Snow coverage was less as you head around the northern portions of the hill with icy corners as to be expected, but still great riding and no real hazards. Flat Rock Road saw conditions as to be expected due to traffic as you head towards the Hook and Ladder. And then down Salmon River Road, there was no open water in the low spots that you'd expect, although there still was frozen hazards there in the form of runoff ditches. Show care here for sure. Overall, the hill is in great shape and ready for the season. We just need more cold temps to get rid of the remainder of the open water. See the end of this video here where we find the point I was unwilling to continue, as this was really just an exploratory trip.
You see, I always checked up if anybody was going by, and I only opened it up when it was clear enough to. And you saw everybody I was riding by early morning Sunday as a family. It's the same thing. You had to get away from the danger of people like me, I suppose. Although I'm doing it in the most responsible manner that you can. Is you got to go early. What's my battery at? 53. All right. We're getting down to the area where I'm concerned about. There's a swamp down here near Casogue. Oh my God. The thing I love doing on the hill here is I go and find the best wings. Casogue has some of the best dry rub. Oh, it's like a maple sugar or something or other, and like a Thai peanut butter. Oh my God. I'm all over the place. So let's just keep on going. Let's check the swamp out. Let's get to the part where I haven't been yet. So where I turn south to go on my exploratory mission with my wife next week, which I can't wait for. We'll have to, we'll see. We gotta see where the snow's at. So let's keep on going.
from this point on until we hit our roadblock, we see what the trails would look like with no grooming. These conditions are tiring to say the least, and they're certainly not pleasant. There's really only 3 ways that you can ride these kind of whoops. You can either ride slowly through the bottom, you can ride with a faster pace across the top of each jump, as it were, or you can double jump through the bottoms of the whoops if they're spaced evenly. I'm doing a little bit of all of these techniques here, but none of them are fun, and they all take a whole lot of energy.
Well, you see a secondary problem as to why Kasog wasn't grooming that trail from the south, and it's the reason why I went out today, is there's still lots of open water draining off. It's still second week in January. I'll have the date up, but whew, hopefully by next week this has all frozen, but I'm not holding my hopes. We have options to go to the west rather than south, but south is where more of the snow, there's more snow south here. So like I said, I'm gonna leave you here. I'm gonna head back to camp. I gotta head home, get this video out. So if this is something you guys think that would interest you, put it in the comments. Where's the best wings on the hill? What's the riding down? Can I get to Cracker Barrel down in Central Square, down off Oneida Lake? I want to do it. So again, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I will see you all next time. It looks like I'm going to be following these guys back. So let's go.